And welcome back to AntsLithuania. Today we will be filming again a Formica rufa ant colony in the forest, but this time a different one. It is still crawling with ants, but I'd say not as large as the first one, and this time I have proper shoes. So the ant trail goes all the way to the road right up here. This is probably a great gathering spot for the ants because there's nowhere for any bugs to hide and pretty easy to maneuver around. You can see just to the length of the trail. Here's the nest, and here is the gathering trail. They are everywhere, but not as large as the last colony, how I said, but pretty impressive looking at the size of our colony. And we have still 2 workers and the queen, and we actually bought a thing to check the humidity level. It's I think at 30%, but could be the problem. But I don't think it would basically stop the ants from growing. Oh, here, look. You can see it carrying the bug. I think it's a bit heavy for it. Yeah, or just slipping on the sand. Pretty cool to see it up close. It's actually pretty weird how the ants are walking. They walk a bit, stop, go on, here this one too. Walks, stops, walks. I wonder, is it only this race of ants that's doing it or no? Oh, here's another ant carrying something. And if you'd go further into the forest, you can just see that actually this whole part is probably 2 parts of a nest. At first I thought that it's only this part, but guessing by hundreds of ants crawling down here, they could be probably even larger than the first nest. If you listen in, you can maybe even hear the ants crawling. I'll put my phone closer to them for a second. Okay, so you had some time to listen to the ants crawling around and see some close-ups from them, and here you can see just, if you have a look and pause it, just all the ants crawling everywhere. It's pretty insane. And you can see how they have formed around the tree, and probably using it as a place to hold up around, and even crawling up it all the way up. Wait, if I can zoom in, oh yeah, you can just see all of them crawling up. Look how far from normal. Pretty insane. That's what I love about ants, not just the scale of everything. Having a look at all of their giant cities, not like a couple bugs, let's say one spider or a couple aphids, but hundreds of them. And they're still hoping to get close to the first 100 subscribers this year, so please subscribe and like the episode, because yeah, we still have a lot of time to get the 100 subscribers. But the funny thing is, with our statistics, that the most viewed episode has 500 views, and the newest YouTube short has 2 views. So if you want, you can check it out and have a look. Because I would say that the episodes were getting a bit better, but the algorithm of YouTube think different. And that's another thing that with the YouTube algorithm, if we can get the first 100 subscribers, that means that they're not basically not an existing channel to only a really tiny channel. So for me that would be a really great improvement. For you, you probably wouldn't even see it if you're watching a newer episode. And to this colony, these Formica rufa, ants are actually really friendly to other ants, and sometimes they can form not super colonies, you could probably say ultra colonies. Their nests link up. This colony could be an outpost of this giant of a colony. Another colony, but too, they are crawling with ants. And the ant nests are the same like an iceberg. The top is only a tiny part. This nest will be much, much, much bigger than you can see here. And you can see just all of these ants walking around. Let's see here. An ant carrying something probably to increase the size of the nest. For us, this probably looks like total chaos. And all of these ants simultaneously are putting pheromones and telling everyone what they think and what they should do. So for the ants, everything is normal and done really efficiently. For us, not really. The sunlight is obstructing the view, but here you can see at the top hundreds and hundreds of ants moving around every second, probably even telling the other colony stuff about their nest. That is not really far from here, but from the ants, this would be a really large space to walk through. Because let's say we are 100 times bigger than an ant, I'm not sure, but if we are, then 1 centimeter is equal for a meter for us to walk. So if here's 10 meters, that would be a million centimeters. So for the ants, this is a pretty long walk. And if I did my maths wrong, please write in the comments. 1,000 centimeters, sorry. There's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So yeah, times 10. So you can just see that the main road is from here to the other nest. And I wonder, is there any politics happening around with the colonies or no? Are they just basically one thing? Because actually the queen, calling her a queen is incorrect. Some colonies actually can have more than one ant queen, and if it's too much for the workers can actually eat one of the queens. And the workers all together and the warriors agree on what to do. And colonies are not a dictatorships, they are ruled by a democracy, and they do not have no president or stuff like that, so there is totally non-corruption, not like here. And this will be probably the end of the episode. So now we have visited 3 Formica rufa ant nests.